What's happening, everyone? I'm Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, and today I'm here to bring you guys some gameplay live commentary of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I was having a hard time sleeping, so I figured why not provide you guys some commentary and have some fun playing this game. I'm currently playing this off the trial version on Origin because they had it free for about 3 days to try it out. And so far, I'm actually having a lot of fun with the game. I mean, before, it was something I wanted to get at first, but I wasn't too sure about it. But thanks to the whole trial version that Origin had, it got me a chance to try out the game. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, so it's something I'm definitely looking forward to probably buying after the trial version has ended. But definitely a lot of fun. It's currently available obviously for PC, Xbox One, and it's coming out this week for the PlayStation 4 if you're on that system. So yeah, definitely recommended if you're looking for a fun little wacky game to play. Anyways, the mode I'm currently playing is called Garden Ops, which is basically a cooperative mode where your team is the plants and your objective is to defend against 10 waves of zombies. And the first thing that you do is that you start off by building a base, and the base that you want to get, primarily just as a tip, is to get the base that says bonus on it, because obviously who doesn't want some extra bonuses, right? And of course right now I'm just going around the base. If you see these little flower pots, that's going to be your little defensive structures. So if you played games like Tower Defense, it's kind of, you know, something like that, but not exactly. So these are just little defensive barriers to kind of help slow down the zombies a bit. They're going to be useful for the first few waves, but then, you know, once you have the bigger guys come out, then that's not going to be as useful, but it's always nice to have to kind of weaken them. So right now we're currently on wave 1, and the team that we have here, this is the group I played with. This is actually pretty much my second time playing this exact mode. So the team I'm currently playing with are the same people I played with on my first round, which we did extremely good with it. So I was really pleased about my first experience with it. And of course the layout we have here is that we have 2 sunflowers and 2 cactuses. The reason why I'm choosing the sunflower is the same reason why I chose the first round, is because it has healing abilities where I can provide healing for my teammates, because in Battlefield I like to play as the medic, so it's kind of you know, it suits me to play as the medic role for this game. And of course what's nice is that this little sunflower has like this little special ability where it has all the sun energy gathered and just releases one big old sunbeam at him for a good brief time, which is pretty cool. Which I'll probably try it out here in just a moment. See how things are going first. And of course, every time if you see the sunflower kind of pivot its head back, that's basically an indication of me reloading. In this case, kind of getting some sun energy in. That's its form of reloading. So yeah, it's pretty much a little wacky, fun game, but honestly, it's a lot of fun. So right now, wave 2, meaning we have 8 more to go after this. I don't know what kind of boss we're going to be facing, because the first round we had like this huge guy, and he had like this electricity on his melee weapon that he had. It was pretty much crazy. It was brutal, and it took a while just to take the guy down. Then we had some weird other creatures, like this guy who had like crows going on, and some other wacky dude. I'm not too familiar with the characters, because, you know, it's like my first time actually playing a game related to Plants vs. Zombies. But yeah, just a lot of fun. So wave 3 here, we have a little bonus round to destroy the pots, and basically you're going to get some extra points, which is always good because you can use those points to buy some sticker packs. If you don't know what the sticker packs are, which I'll probably show you guys one after this round, is it's a chance to get some rare items, new characters, customization options, because you can kind of customize the characters in terms of look and design a few different ways. Which I've actually did one for my zombie character, the default one, where I took the standard helmet that one zombie's currently wearing. Instead of that, he has these night vision goggles on his head, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, as the rounds go on, we have a variety of different enemy units to face off. So we have the standard soldier there. Where did he go? I think he's already dead. But the one guys with the yellow hard hats, those are an engineer class. And of course, later on, we should be getting some doctors and whatnot, and then hopefully we get that one boss that we were facing before. So here we go, here's that little sunbeam I was telling you about. So really good. Obviously I'm not in a good spot because I'm like out in the open and not around any defensive structures. See, what's nice about me and this other guy, even though we were not using or even as of right now, we're not currently using any type of form of communication. We actually know what to do, because you know, it's just common courtesy. It's like if you're playing a sunflower, you know you have to heal. Very simple as that. Well, holy crap, I feel like I had a spider on my leg. Put my legs up on my chair. And what's nice too is because, you know, I like this Razer Naga mouse that I reviewed like about a few days ago. It's really useful, especially for this game, because all the buttons are right there just at the tip of my thumb. Just easy to access and for my healing abilities. Really useful. I'm actually struggling here. So you go, that guy right there. So that guy's in engineer class. But he's not too bad, except like when they're bunched up together, then they could be more of a threat. Or when you got the scientist dude with this big old, it's like a triple barrel gun. He's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get to. And of course the cat eye guys could set up basically a little landmines and stuff. Alright, here's your little, I forget what you call it again, it's a random generator. It's going to randomize a few different things. So as you can see here, we have a unit that we're going to be facing off during the boss wave. So you can get some bonuses, you could be getting some bosses. You never know what you're going to get, because obviously it's random. So the boss should be appearing soon. There's one of them, which is a Yeti-like creature. I actually got to face him on the last round. He has these ice attacks, which can be bothersome. Go ahead and make our way over here. I'm going to try to defend. Try to stick around this side. See if I can hold off. And oh, wait, there's the Yeti. We can chug that big old ice block at me. So I'm going to try to keep him away from my teammates and hopefully away from our garden. Because basically the objective for the zombies is to destroy our garden. If our garden is destroyed, then we lose. So that's basically the whole point, is to defend the garden. So as long as I keep this guy away, then we should pretty much be in the clear. Hopefully I can survive. I only have 22 health here. You just gotta keep luring them away. Use the rocks for cover. Oh yeah, I got a teammate backing me up. That's nice. And yep, we got him. Boss wave, scored 250 points. Got time to make sure everyone's healed up. Set up our defensive structures once again. And we should pretty much be good to go. And of course, what's nice too about the healing is that not only can you heal your teammates, you could actually heal your defensive structures, which is really nice. Instead of having them just flat out and die and to rebuild again, you can just simply heal them. Good latest function. That guy has some customization option too. You see some with hats, Christmas lights, and stuff. I don't really have anything on this plant because I don't think I have any customization options for this character. But hopefully in the pack that we open up a bit later on, if I get a chance to, actually if I have enough I should say, then hopefully we get something for this character. And of course, for those of you kind of curious, how does the upgrade system work and stuff like that, leveling? Well, when you first start off with the game, you don't have all these abilities available. As you can see, I have 3 different options. I have basic healing, I have the sunflower bean, and the other one is one I just unlocked during the last round, which basically plants a little healing pot to provide health, which is the one that was just shooting out those healing orbs. So basically every time you level up or you complete a certain objective, you actually get to unlock an additional ability, which you'll get after you respawn. So that's kind of how that system works. So you only have a small portion, but you don't need a whole lot, to be honest. As you can see, that's kind of a list here that you can choose, but I don't really have access to the other stuff. I think it depends on the map you play, determines on what you have access to, because so far I haven't been able to access like the ones with the Gatling guns and whatnot. So I think it really depends on the map, but you know, I do have like the healing pot here. This one right here is a poisonous one, so if the zombies get close, it releases a poisonous gas, which can be useful. Depends. It does reduce their health a bit, so you can do some more damage. Let's see, we got that scientist dude. He's a little bit of a pain. You don't want to get too close to the scientist because, as I said, he has that triple gun that can do just a lot of damage to you. Get that guy out. So we're getting close. We're on wave 7. Got some zombies coming down here. We took a little bit of damage in our garden because now What's going to happen now, besides some boss fights and stuff like that, is the zombies are going to get creative. Like, some are going to have a shield. There's actually one on the back. The ones with the little icon, kind of like, you know, eyes popping out. If I could take this guy out. For some reason, my zombie doesn't seem to hit him like that. But yeah, as you can see, the guy with the coffin, that's basically a shield. So they're a little bit more of a pain in the ass. But if you, you know, organize your firepower together, you should be able to take out the shield in no time. Another thing I forgot to mention is that after you win a certain amount of rounds, I mean each round, not my bad, I'm like dozing off here, is it's going to throw out coins for you, which you could use, which is going to be useful for buying packs and whatnot. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. I think he's AFK. Alright, we got a special wave. We got the Cone Company. Wave 8, so we're almost done here. And the other class 2, you probably noticed the one with the red helmet. He was actually one I used in my gameplay, or the second video I uploaded for this game. He's pretty much a nice guy to have if you're controlling him, but if the enemy has him, well, the enemy doesn't actually quite use him well, like if you're a player control. But the AI does an alright job, especially if you have a bunch of them together. It can be a huge threat, so they're one of the main ones you want to take out first. Especially those guys, the little cone heads. And the football guys, they have this special ability where they can do this little kickoff, and you basically have this little mini bomb that just goes straight to you and blows up. So that's definitely something you want to deal with. He was about to release it, but I happened to get him. I did forget to tell you guys some good news, I guess, while we're at it and while I'm trying to focus on the game as well, which I'm probably going to re-mention in my little channel update. I'm going to have probably sometime Sunday, probably in the afternoon or whatever. I just received some information over the weekend that my Xbox One will be shipped out this week, so I'm really happy about that. So that way I could have you guys covered with the PS4, Xbox One, and of course PC content. So it's really nice. The only system I still need to get is the Nintendo Wii U or 3DS, because I cover a lot of Vita content, so it'd be kind of nice to do like 3DS stuff. And of course there's some games currently out for the system I want to play. And of course we have like the new Super Smash Brothers coming out. So we'll see what happens. Probably maybe next year I can get one of those things. But we'll see what goes on. Maybe there might be a special sale during Black Friday. But only time can tell right now. Because right now is probably tomorrow, since I have a buy 2 get 1 free coupon, I'll probably use that to score some Xbox One games. Which I went there today just to kind of browse around and talk, see if there's any nice deals going on. Which one of the nice deals that they had was you could get the Final Fantasy X and X2 HD for the Vita for $20. Definitely a steal if you own a Vita. I think it's an offer that you should definitely take advantage of while it's still active. I think it's going to end this Tuesday. Or it probably ends on Sunday. I think it ends on Sunday. I think it's one of the two, but just go to the GameStop's website and double check. That's definitely something you don't want to miss out. I usually, you know, check around my stores because I'm still waiting for some nice sale prices for a Vita memory card, because those are obviously expensive, and it's something I don't want to spend $60 for a small amount of memory. But hopefully Black Friday this year we'll have something for that, but only time could tell. Fingers crossed. So we gotta get ready. As you can see, so far have not died yet. Got these guys set up. Fortunately, I can't set up anymore, so I'm just going to use these little poison ones and a healing, so if I happen to come over here to defend. So let's see what we're going to get this time. Alright, so we're going to have a couple bosses and another unit. Now, if that landed on the same icon for a third time, that would have been like a little cutscene. Because there was a cutscene during the first round that we had, whereas a little guy came out, then like this bigger dude came. But you guys will see the big dude here in a second. Oh, that's the little football thing I was telling you about. The little guys you gotta watch out for. They're a little bit of pain. And to be honest, one of the things I noticed is that it doesn't really matter if you're aiming for the head or whatever. It just seems like As long as you're hitting the enemy, that's all that matters. So yeah, here's that one boss I was telling you about. The electricity attack. You don't want to get too close, you want to kind of stay at a distance, but his attack can reach you at a distance as well, so it's going to reach hell with some power. Got him down, but you know, for the bosses you got to do focus fire. You got to all hit them at once, otherwise you're not going to make much progress. Got teammates almost dying here, got to keep healing, got to keep moving. Takes care of the first one. So we still got a bunch of zombies, and there should be another boss somewhere. Maybe it's there he is. I thought he was dead for a second, but he's like bowing down. I guess he knows that he's no match for us. So of course during the boss fights, one of the things you want to do is kind of just double check your garden and make sure there's no zombies going. As you can see here, there's one actually currently attacking it. But thankfully enough, I think one of the abilities for the cactus units is kind of a barrage of like seed pellets and stuff like that, which is nice. So I have a down teammate over here, so I'm going to go and heal him, because you could actually get items where you can do self-revive. See if I can heal this. Oh, okay, that was weird. Kind of stuck down there. But anyways, as I was saying, when your teammates go down, there's a timer, kind of like what happened here for me. I'm going down, but I just happened to use a ticket item which I had during one of my car openings where I could do self-revive, but you only have a limit of 3, and of course you don't get full health. You're just going to have about almost half the items that you had. So it's kind of nice to get you back in the game, and you have like 20 seconds to heal your teammate, otherwise they have to respawn. But it's nice to kind of just heal them right there, because it doesn't take too long to revive, thankfully. Here are these guys. I have no clue what that was. Kind of like a little percussion blast. Alright, so we just got a major 1000 bonus. Now we just have to make it to the extraction zone. So let's see, where is it going to be at? Oh, right here on the right. Alright, so this is the last portion. Obviously you have to get to the landing zone, and then you have a time limit. Kind of like the Titanfall thing, if you happen to win or whatever, then the other team has to get to the extraction zone in that certain amount of time limit. But that one was like extremely short, while this one, oops, I just hit my microphone. Well, in this one, once you get to the extraction zone, of course you still have to survive some waves of zombies. So it's kind of like, last minute struggle here. So it's something you want to make sure you keep your teammates alive for. That way, the more teammates you have that live, the more bonus points you're going to get. So for this section, you don't have to stay in the circle, but once that timer reaches 0, you better be in that circle. That's all I'm saying. So if you have to move around outside of the circle, you can. So it's not like you're just limited to that area. Kind of like lost my words there. I was kind of gibbering there. And I kept thinking to myself that this little train was going to come and hit us, but I think it just sits there. I know in the one of the modes we were playing, I forget what the mode was called, but it was basically like team deathmatch. On this map, the train would come across continuously, like every certain amount of time. So if you happen to be on the train tracks, you'll be instantly killed. But in this one, unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. I was kind of hoping there'll be some type of lever, and I don't know what those that icon is for. I'll probably check it out in the next round. But I think that's going to be like the enemy base area where they respawn. Anyways, we only have like 3 seconds left anyways. So we have all 4 people here, and there's that. We all escaped. It's kind of a nice vehicle to have. Alright, ooh, there you go, 7,305 total coins. That's a lot. As you can see, we got some bonuses. So let me go ahead and go to the sticker shop. here in just a second. There we go. Let's see what we got here. So there's a few different sticker options. Down below them is the price you pay, and it kind of gives you an idea what's going to be in the pack and the little description. So I'm probably going to stick with this one. That's what this one has to offer, because, you know, until I get the game, I don't think you get to keep all your stats. See anything good? See, we got a piece for something. For like a new character probably. But anyways, that's it. If you guys have any questions,